welcome to the next episode of Durable by Design. I'm here with Crispy Barnett.
Ooh, should we? Let's here. I'll take my jacket off to make it seem like it's a new episode. Yeah.
No. We're good. We're good. Dude.
Yay! New episode. Woo!
New episode, baby. Okay.
Yeah. Go.
I'm gonna do it like this so everybody sees the super real good. Okay, I'll start now. No, we're going. So, Crispy, what up?
What's up?
Okay, guys, we just got changed to life.
Yep.
So the question is for this is durable by design. What makes you durable by design is I don't think marketing can be run the way marketing used to be run. It must be run with human authenticity as its primary goal. And the more you do that, the better. And just like marketing evolves and things, so we have an entire framework we call the network, where we run all of anything we do as a show. It has a cadence, over time. And what I'm going to say is, guys, if y'all, this is true for service companies or any company, is you must run your company and your media must think of it like a network. And what that means is you can't do webinars. What that means is you have to have fun. What that means is it needs to be a little quirky and cool. What that means is it must feel human, because what's happening is AIs and you date, like we're gonna have digital avatars of ourselves. None of them are going to do this. Like none of them are gonna flash you on the channel because I'm a human. None of them will be able to do that. You're gonna have to prove you're a human. So how do you do that in a new world? We're gonna have a framework for it.
Man, I don't know how to start. That was a lot. So, I like the focus on the authenticity piece, because I feel like that's the part of the reason we're on StreamYard right now is because of this, where it's if people were authentic with the way that they engage with their customers and or ICPs, it will lead to much better experiences. This is the AI burnout that's happening right now, where everyone is trying to build the agentic models to fulfill the need for humans, and everyone is getting extremely tired of it. And I now want to buy things from people, and I want to interact with people and have them help me solve problems. And that is the direction everyone's in.
And so okay, then it gets okay. You have to so what becomes the competitive edge in marketing then? And we already see it happening. The competitive edge in marketing becomes the ability to be human, and which means you can't be corporate, which means you can't be boring, which means you have to have an opinion, which means you have to share, you have to be vulnerable, you have to share things you might not be willing to share. You got to do things you're uncomfortable doing. So like the human edge, being human just becomes your competitive advantage, because an AI bot can be corporate better than you. It can speak better than you. It can come up with content better. Like, man, we're just like, it can do all the things better than you. So how do you win? You have to be more human. So this is where, and I just like the things I think or the frameworks I believe, I just do them. And so we are launching BSTN, which is we've always been trying to run this company as a news network. We're just actually going to run it like a freaking news network and going to have a lot of fun with it. So you'll see this framework come out. Every show we have will have its own format. In fact, I wish I could show the document we have. It has its own format. It has a way you interact with people different ways. Everything must be fun. It can never be boring. Our commercials are going to be wild. Which the commercials are what? They're essentially satirical,
dumb
stuff, like, because it makes people laugh and have fun. And it's like, it's the thing you wish, like, it's just a bunch of people having fun, talking about work, where you can learn something, but also smile. And that's what's going to win. And so that's what we're going to do. And we'll build the framework and give it out. So companies, service companies, what does this mean for you? You got to do the same thing. If you want to capture anyone's attention, you got to do podcasts like this. Even if it feels like you're not talking to anybody, you got to do it.
Yep.
You just talk about hard things to people and create gravity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's funny because I think everyone is now afraid to like express their opinion, or they want to just be thought of as like these very technical thought leaders or provide education, stuff like that. And the problem is like AI is just so great for stuff like that, and it's able to much quicker and much better than what any one person can do. And so now people crave opinions that have bias in them, and they crave real thoughts and real things that have controversy tied into it. And so it's
dude, man, I had a well thought out. Post. Like I had an original thought. And I was like, oh man, Zendesk is going to take over, like Zendesk CRM. That really, let me like think about this for just a little bit. Let me write a post about it and push it out. I got straight copied. And then someone created a better AI picture than me and their post went viral. And as you like, reality is this is just the world we live in now. You can't get angry about it. It just is.
Yeah.
So how do you capture people's attention? And you got to start investing right now, because there will be winners in this and there will be losers. Service brands, you can't be agnostic. You have to have some opinion about something. You could say you're tech agnostic, which is a lie, but you could say you're tech agnostic, but you better be biased and be about being tech agnostic. Like you better be angry. You be like, I'm freaking so agnostic. I'm going to get the best software for you. Everybody else is a liar. And they're not treating you like you're just going to have an opinion, and you're going to have to distribute that in ways, either in events or in news networks. And so that's where our WTF framework is for events that we do for the culmination, and our news network for distributing content and thoughts and POVs in different places. And then okay. I don't know what to say except it's happening. It's awesome. And if you don't do it, you're going to lose.
Yeah, I think so. Inspired by the brilliant Rob Jones, who is leading the charge on a lot of this stuff. I've had conversations with Rob at like 9 p.m. on Thursday nights for quite a while now about these things. Even this is back before he was on our team. And his idea is he wants to be what's the guy's name on? It's not Sports Center, but it's what's his name?
Oh, it's the something desk. It's the I don't know it either, but it's just a person who created media in his garage.
Pat McAfee.
Okay.
Yeah, Pat McAfee. The idea is the level of not controversy, but real opinions and just following that guy has and what he's doing is the level that Mr. Jones would love to replicate and will likely do a much better job of, in the sense of making something that is inevitably deniable, in your face, and amazing.
It's going to be fun. So I back in 2023, I wrote a whole thing called the demand gen network driven approach, and it's a whole framework for this. And I'm just going to give it to people, so you know, it's not just yapping. There's actually stuff behind this, and the network. And so there needs to be a change in vernacular for marketing teams. And so we the network is the brand in which a series is aired on. So we're creating BSTN. It's really supered BSTN, and BSTN is just a thing we're thinking about. You have a platform where that thing is hosted. Ours is all on YouTube. We'll be making like that as our primary place we're putting information, distributing it. You then have series inside of those, or shows. So we have a series. We're gonna have 3 starting off. We technically Durable by Design is a series, but just think about this. We have any reoccurring thing is a series. So for our new network, we'll have R around the corner, ARR around the corner. So, or around the horn. Sorry. Yeah. Pardon the POV instead of pardon interruption. And you have SaaS Center instead of Sports Center. And we're going to copy those formats. We're going to have that. So there's our series that are reoccurring. We didn't have mini series. Those are topical things with a very view bias. So you've done some seminars. Often these are 1 or 2 or 3 things where you teach a specific topic. I used to do a bunch of these in the past. The most famous one would be the RevOps Summer School. That would be a mini series where you're teaching something in depth. You have episodes. An episode is a standalone content that fits within a brand and within a series. So everything's episodic, right? You have an episode. You have trailers. Trailers are the hype videos that talk about trying to get people to watch. You have commercials, which are, and I used to say they're the redistribution of episodes' value. I'm going to change that. Commercials are like fun things that make people smile. That teach somebody something, right? And so they sit within the network, but they're different content. There's plot recaps, which is a summary of the episode itself that you do after. It's like redistribution. There's a channel, which is a medium which is distributed. Like these will be distributed via LinkedIn. There's release dates when things go release, and there's distribution dates. There's all this different stuff. Like so we got a new vernacular to do this. It is not something that's just haphazardly put together, and it allows you to move really fast. So, example would be like, what's an SEO blog? That's a channel used to distribute a plot summary. I have, and because we do like SEO, you need SEO because it's the GEO, right? You need to still do it in some ways. What's a LinkedIn post? Crispy, under that. What's a LinkedIn post? It'd be
what would a LinkedIn post be?
Yeah, under this, a LinkedIn post under this vernacular, it would be it's okay, you weren't listening. It'd be
I mean, I think it depends because there's different types of LinkedIn. Well, a LinkedIn post could be a commercial. A LinkedIn post.
It's a channel.
Yeah.
Distribute a commercial trailer plot summary. So I got where you're going, but it's a channel used to distribute like different types of content based on the series or the network it's in, or the network, based on the network. So I'm just trying to get like people like, hey, we're gonna have to think this way. If you're not thinking about this way now, you will. What's a podcast?
Podcast is a series.
Podcast is a series. It's a series released on a platform within a network used to create episodes and commercials.
Yeah.
You got to see like it has to all fit together.
Yeah. I think it's interesting because when most people think about series or stuff like this, they think of, I'm going to build a series, I'm going to build some sort of recurring thing, and I'm just going to go LinkedIn Live, and that's it. And those things just never gain. They never gain traction.
It's got to be in a bigger picture for a bigger reason, all combined with all this redistribution. And so if you have like, how does a team structure when you do this? A team's now structured is you have a producer. So that's Robert Jones for us, right? He's the point center for the network, and he owns, like he makes sure each one of some of these things are getting done. And there's some content that's all happening and producing in it. And so when he's going to be in StreamYard, and he's like putting it together. Then you have series host, like, right, that might be the person that's actually in, like, for this is me and you.
Yeah.
We don't actually have a producer. We're just like self-produced, which is for better or worse. Like some of these things. We have editors. We have post-production and pre-production. So there's somebody that takes our crap and post doing it, puts in durable by design, puts something in the after it, and clips them all. We don't touch that. Me and Crispy don't do any of that. We're just giving it. Yep. And then we have channel distributors, and me and you are channel distributors. We're part of the channel distribution function. And so like we just have to think this way, or like you're just going to feel stuck and you're going to go to the back. Like you won't ever gain gravity because okay, it feels very technical when I talk that way, but like there's a lot of strategy to it. There's a lot of technicality to it. The reality is, how do you start something like this, team? All you do is you go start a podcast, and you are everything, and you're both the producer, you're the creator, and you just start creating this crap over and over again and commit to it. That's where you start.
Yeah. Quantity first. Yes.
And this would be framework. And really, a network is actually just the expansion of surround bound.
Yeah.
Which is, and the premise of surround bound is quantity over quality.
Yeah.
Okay, that's enough. We've just been getting people chugging. I feel like this is all the same crap you'd get if you started at Super, by the way.
Yeah.
So
that's right.
Okay, anything you want to add, Crispy? What's your golden nugget today?
Authenticity will prevail. Just go and create content. Like I think that's really tricky for people, especially as they do like podcasts or LinkedIn content specifically, is just go and create stuff, have an opinion, and don't shoulder things that you actually feel. Get comfortable talking to yourself mainly. Like take a video of yourself speaking into the phone on some opinion that you have, and just do it relentlessly. That is the secret sauce, if you will. It's just the reason why you can beat others, just by doing it repetitively over and over again. And that's it.
And just like all things, don't ever worry about how well it's doing, because it becomes mantic. There's like a mantic cycle to it. So don't worry about attribution. Just do it for a year. Commit to like a year. And if you don't, unless you're willing to commit for a year, don't do it.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm gonna give one call out here. Timmy, my man Timmy, Rooster, that man has committed really, really freaking hard. And he's like, I'm so defeated. No matter what I do, I get 1 or 2 likes. And now he's like averaging 10, 15, 20. And his content is like better than a lot of our stuff now. Like, 'cause he's self-producing, he's getting, that is proof is in the pudding. Just put in the work and you will just get better.
Yeah.
It's inevitable.
Relentless commitment.
I call it tenacious. Well, I'm trying to say I had a very specific time, but tenacious execution in the same direction for a long time. Like, it sounds weird, but tenaciously execute in the same direction for a long time.
That's right.
Everything else is noise. Okay. See y'all. Stay awesome. Keep doing it big and never, ever, ever stop believing.